Hey, what is up, everyone? Told you I'd be back. Here I am, in the flesh, wearing this kick-ass Whitechapel shirt. I had a Suicide Silence shirt. I went to the beach, got it wet, washed it, it shrunk, so it doesn't fit me. So I don't have that Suicide Silence. But whatever. I gave it to my sister. She has one, and she has another one. So I am Daniel, aka Dan Man. Or Cam61 or VC Fit. And today I'm going to be talking about what I was talking about last time. This motherfucker right here. See that? See that? So I made a video, it was in Spanish because I was in TJ. You can see it now, I can practically hear it. Oh TJ, you went to go get a piercing in TJ, blah 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 with the group. It was a legit place, okay? It was a shop. It was legit. And I went to go get it done, me and my little cousin. I did a video of it. If you want to go check it out, check it out. It's in Spanish though, so as far as the experience, it depends on who you are, but for me and my cousin, we hardly didn't feel anything. I heard a pop, and the thing was done, and that was it. It's only after a couple. It was only after a couple of days he started to feel, because it's swollen, and it hurt, and it was swollen, and it started, it was hurting. But initially when they were doing it, it didn't hurt whatsoever. But we're going to go do the same thing. I wanted to get a trident. The dude looked at my ear. He's like, nah, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? They had to modify my ear basically. So okay, we'll just do the 2 points then. And so I did the 2 points. Originally I had this real kick-ass barbell. It had a musical note in the middle. I was digging it. My cousin had this really nice, and I'm gonna find one just like that. Well, not just like that one, but it's a arrow. It had the little feathers in the back. All metal, obviously, right? But it had the feathers, and then it had the arrowhead, and the little heart in the middle. Well, I want to do a all black one, no heart in the middle, just the arrow and the thing in the back. I have another one right now. It's a trident, I guess. Not like the devil pitchfork, but it's all black. I just got this one switched out, so I don't think I'll be switching out to that one anytime soon. But I got it done, and then I was digging it. Went back to work. I have to be a field worker. I work out in the fields, doing whatever stuff they have me do. They told us how to take care of it, and this was gonna happen, that was gonna happen. Okay, that's fine. A couple weeks later passed, I'm in the field, and it started to balloon. It started to pus. That guy told me it was gonna start to pus. But this thing ballooned, man. I'm talking about this thing just blew up. It got big. And in my head, I was thinking, okay, this is what he was talking about. But no. I let 2 weeks pass with this ballooned ass ear, oozing fucking pus. Every once in a while it would just ooze out. And it seemed to me, because I was looking at the video again, that maybe that piece that he put in might have been too short. And so there was no way for the pus to escape. And it was nasty. It was nasty. So I guess initially it would ooze out, but since it got, since it was a little bit, it did get big because of the piercing. It kind of cut the escape route for the pus. And so, for 2 weeks I was like that. It just got huge and ballooned. I went back to the shop where I did it. I had the guy look at it, and he's like, yeah, it's infected. He kept insisting that maybe I hurt myself, and thinking about it, could have happened because I was wearing this big old sombrero looking thing, and it had a drawstring. So I did this because it's on this side. Drawstring caught on the back, clap, and it hurt. I'm telling you guys, it did hurt. Don't know if that's what did it. I'm not quite sure what exactly did it, but it got ballooned. He took the barbell out and started to take, squeeze some of the pus out. And let me tell you this, it hurt. It hurt a lot. It hurt like, I can't even describe it. All you gotta know is that it hurt. It hurt a lot, and it was just oozing out blood and pus. It was the most hurtful thing I've ever experienced as of this year, because maybe there's other stuff that I've experienced that are more hurtful, but it was disgusting. And went to a local doctor there, and he gave me some medicines, and it seemed to calm it down a little, so I didn't worry about it too much. But it was still there, still oozing out. I was cleaning it like I was being told, until I got got sick. Went to the ER, and telling him, and then I started to tell him the story that I'm telling saying right now. Their suggestion was to take it out. I've heard from a lot of places not to do it, because if the piercing closes, it traps the infection in there. So I was already kind of panicked and scared. I wasn't gonna do that. So being hard-headed, I had to take it out. They did take it out though, to drain it again, and once again it hurt like hell. Put some gauze on it, send me on my way, give me some medicines, and from there it started to get better. What I would do is I would wash it with antibacterial soap and some warm water, and basically put it on the table right here. As a matter of fact, where I'm sitting now, and kind of do that, and 10 minutes, probably 10 minutes, and the bowl, the little bowl that I had, it would just fill up with blood and pus. I mean, for like a week, it would just, yeah, it would just ooze out. And there's times where I didn't have time to do that, so I would grab some. I'm not gonna answer that, or maybe I will answer that. So, telemarketers for AT&T DirecTV, we're gonna be doing that. Anyways, what I was talking to? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the draining of my ear at the ER. It hurt. They gave me some medicine, sent my happy ass on my way. I did that antibacterial thing. I did a bunch of stuff. They gave me medicines. I took them regularly. I did that. And slowly, the swelling started to go down, the pus, until one day, I would squeeze because sometimes I would just squeeze my ear, and it would just come out on its own. But there's nothing whatsoever anymore as far as the pus is concerned. It's still swollen, and I think because I put a new barbell in there, it's like I'm starting all over again, man. I had 1 month invested in the healing of this, and the swelling had gone down after the initial piercing. Then that happened. Now gotta do that crap all over again. It's a pain in the ass, but let's do a follow-up. I didn't want to go back to the ER. I have Medi-Cal because I can't afford anything else. Went to a clinic, went to see a nurse. It was funny because, I was telling her all the story, and she's all like, so was it worth it? And I'm all like, well, we'll see in like a month or two. No crap happens, and I guess it was worth it. But I like it. It's something I wanted to do, and it's something me and my little cousin we're telling each other, let's do it. She was down, we both went. Hers got infected a little, but she's young. She's like 13 or 14, which is the legal age to do it if accompanied by their parents. So I was her dad that day. It healed quickly. She had got it. She did something similar to what I did as far as hurting it. She has long hair. Her little brother pulled it. It hurt, but the mom was quick to think. She grabbed some penicillin and some, like a ibuprofen or something like that. And gave it to her, and that was the end of the story. It never got infected. Nothing happened. So, but she did get these little bumps, which I heard is common. And I saw that little bump on her this last time I went, but I have her on my Snapchat. She takes lots of pictures. She's 13 years old, so she's gonna take a lot of pictures. And there's nothing there anymore. So, me, unfortunately, I got screwed. I got the raw end of the deal. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was me doing that, where I worked at. He cleaned it before he did the piercing. Cleaned it while I was doing the piercing, and then he cleaned it right after. So I mean, it was pretty thorough. Um, and like I was telling him, would it have been the process? I was asking somebody else, another piercer, the one that did my lip and my eyebrow. He's like, no, if it would have happened, if he would have done something wrong, you would have seen it, a couple days after, and this was like 2 weeks after. So we don't know what the hell went on. In any case, it got a lot better. It looks normal now, except for maybe a little bit of swelling, and I'm digging it. I'm going to find that piece, and yeah, it's like an arrow, all black. It's like this, like that, except the front part's an arrow, on the back part's like that little feather part. I really like the one that my cousin got. Hers is more cutesy, more girly, I guess you can say, because it has the heart in the middle, and it's red at the tip and red at the back. But I like the concept of the arrow, and I just want to find a black one without the heart, the whole arrow. So I think it looks cool. Yeah, that's my experience with the industrial. For anybody that wants to do the industrial, this can get infected fairly easily. The reason I'm reading, or that people say, is because since there's no moving parts up here, there's not a lot of blood flow. So there's not a lot of, I guess, white blood cells or whatever to attack whatever infections up there. You put it on your lip. I mean, you're always moving your lip. Your eyebrow too. I mean, I don't know how many people move their eyebrows. I got very fortunate with these two because I was in the dirt a lot. Matter of fact, a couple days after I had got these two pierced, my first assignment was moving pipes, and it was dirty. I had no bandana on to cover any of my parts, so I mean, I would get just super dirty at the end of the day, and kind of shitting bricks because I was thinking, oh, it's gonna get infected, but I got lucky with that. I got lucky with these two, so they're fully healed. I mean, I've had them for like 3 or 4 months, so we're cherry with them. Just know this: if something shady goes down with this, it's not completely bad until they have to slice open your ear to drain the pus out, or if you're feeling physically sick, if you have a flu, or if you feel like you can't breathe, stuff like that. That's when it's really bad, and they're gonna have to do some serious things to you. Me, I thought it was pretty bad, but no, it could be fixed. It can be fixed, But the same thing I was telling my cousin. She's like, oh well, I got this little ball. I was like, look, as long as none of that's going on, it's cherry. It can be fixed. You could either do it at home. If it's a little bit worse, you might have to go to ER, hospital, clinic, wherever you go. But it can be fixed. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? Just calm down, and you should be fine. Just in case those things happen. But just know that it's a little harder for the year to cure because not a lot of blood flow up there, and this mofo, depending on who you are, it could take from 9 to 12 months or from 12 to 18 months. My little cousin, since she's young, it might take her less than 12 months. Young, your immune system works a lot faster, a lot better. I'm a little older, and I have diabetes, so I'm expecting the 18 months. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. I don't take care of myself that well either, so I'm in it for the long run. You know what I'm saying? Unless I just decide, what, screw it, I'm just gonna take the barbell out and put, the tragus ones, in the holes, or we'll see. But as far as the experience, it's been an interesting one. Interesting, and also to educate anybody else that wants to do it. It all depends on who you are. It could hurt, couldn't hurt. For me, it didn't hurt. I just heard the pop, and that was it. It was a done deal. It also depends on who you go to, because my sister, when she did it, she said that it did hurt. It hurt. Now, hers is very interesting. I'm gonna show you on this way. But she did this like a cross type thing. I've seen people have it like this, like that, parallel to each other. This one was crossed. So the first time she did it, it hurt. She did it with one piercer, and then she went to another one, I guess. I'm not sure how that worked out, but it was different. And she said that one didn't hurt. It felt like a pinch, which it's supposed to feel like, and that's it. So it all depends on the piercer. It all depends on who you are. This one I didn't feel it. This one I didn't feel it. You know, maybe if you're different than me, it might, you know, you might feel it. You might feel, you might feel some kind of pain. I don't know. But what I want to do, I was thinking of doing the ears, opening them up. I was watching Phil Bozeman. They were asking him questions. They were asking him about the ears, and you know, he's like, yeah, you know, I regret it. Jobs are not easy to come by because obviously a lot of places judge you, even though they say they don't. Mm, or they just want you to look presentable to other people. You know, you got to be working. You know, whether the people, you know, they don't want. I really don't know. I really don't know. I think it's a retarded thing to. Although I did recently, not even recently. This was, I think, was last year or maybe a few months earlier. I went to a Sears, I think, and I seen this chick, and she had piercings on her face. So maybe things are changing. I don't know. Maybe it's just the Sears that I don't know. But things are changing. That'd be cool because, you know, it's kind of retarded. You know, even with the tattoos too. I mean, as long as you don't have any like gang-related tattoos, I guess. I don't see what the problem is. You know, you got a big old dagger with a snake, you know, wrapped around it. I really don't see, you know, I don't see any problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Tattoos or piercings. But that's just me. You know what I mean? I really don't know the company's motives for not wanting these people. It could be a health thing. I mean, it all depends. But yeah, that's my little experience, my little rant on my piercing. And I'm gonna end it right here. And my name is Dan, aka Dan Man, or Bootcamp 661, however you wanna, whatever you see fit. And we shall see you next time for more videos because I need to upload more. Thanks.